the way America's attitude is going, President Trump has started playing the stock market again. So now there was no deal and no memorandum of understanding was in place. As a result, the stock market immediately started to crash, tumble down. So this has now really become their daily routine to make money by making the stock market go up and down. Even Americans themselves would have never thought any president could be this corrupt. That corruption could happen at such a high level where the president, his relatives, and Republicans are making money by manipulating the stock market with just a few statements. I mean, it is just too much. I mean, well, what can I even say about it? And then you will find people who will argue with you about it. You will find many NRIs and American citizens arguing with you. What is it? It is just a business mind. So what will happen? But no, it does not work like that because you are in the office of the president after all. It is not legal. But they have also made a contract with their own justice system that no case of stock trading will ever be filed against them or for them or their children in the future. They have even made a deal like that. So it is just limitless corruption, open corruption, limitless corruption. Similarly, we are seeing some activities regarding the strikes that have happened back on Iran. Obviously, they must be quite irritated given the way Ayatollah Khamenei's, the way so many world leaders were present in this event. We obviously, why would the Prime Minister have even gone? Because we are very close friends of Israel. So obviously, a lower level representation was sent, and that was exactly what was expected. But the kind of crowd that was there, and after that, this kind of attack coming on Iran out of pure irritation, you can understand President Trump's mental state. By Sunday or Monday, he had again given a contrary statement, claiming that there is no memorandum of understanding with Iran and that the deal is completely over. By Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, some other contrary statement might come to trigger something in the stock market. So this is just his daily routine. People actually think that they are the ones playing the stock market, but actually it is President Trump alone who is running the stock market. Everyone else is just dealing with the effects. So any of our viewers should definitely keep this in mind, that what I have clearly stated to everyone is pause, and restart. Headlines will keep coming just like they do for Ukraine, but it will not drag on as much as Ukraine has, though the headlines will keep popping up from time to time, just to show that it is still ongoing, exactly like that, just to show it is active from time to time, because they have to finish off all their old weapons too. Only then can orders for new weapons be placed. So Russia has to do it, as does Ukraine, Iran, and the US as well. So some headlines or the other will keep running. They will keep running until all the remaining clerics in Iran are completely wiped out and Israel's objectives are not fully met, which is clearly denuclearization and regime change. And by the way, regime change happened the very day that Khomeini died. But until all those clerics are cleared out, this pause, restart cycle is just going to keep going on and on like this. This is something that we need to understand, and the viewers need to understand it as well. Now, over here, the Bharatiya Central Bank is bringing in even more regulations against cryptos. The Reserve Bank believes that obviously as long as the concept of elections exists in the world, elections, meaning choosing a leader or a party by voting, as long as this concept exists, the power of central banks is not going away. Until the power of central banks goes away, private cryptos cannot come in as legal tender for money. Listen carefully, there could be other use cases for Bitcoin, for this, for that, thousands of other use cases, but not as legal tender. That right belongs only to the central bank, and central banks are not going anywhere in the world as long as the concept of elections exists. It makes perfect sense because politicians really have to launch their schemes. They have to make big announcements, and that only happens with the support of the central bank. So I do not think any politician of any nation would want the central bank to disappear. So if politicians do not want it, then how will cryptos ever be able to become legal tender of money? Anyway, we have evidence that in a lot of drug and terror financing things, from Bitcoin to all other cryptos, they are all involved in all of these activities. So their total wipeout is absolutely certain. I do not think Bharat, Russia, and China, which is the majority of the world's population, that here any other currency can be legal tender of money. Fine, in the rest of the world, you might want to do something in some areas, you can. The National Investigation Agency, the NIA, has launched a nationwide crackdown due to the presence of many terrorists. When I gave that warning last month, that Pakistan is in a situation where they are actually thinking of causing some real mischief. So we really need to stay alert. And since that time, 5, 10, 15 are being caught every day. 5, 10, 15. So now the NIA is in all states. Many states are mentioned in this tweet. The NIA is starting an all-out crackdown. And I clearly believe that they should just take them out. And if these radicals try to challenge law and order, then let these encounters happen. In this process of de-radicalization, encounters will also be needed. So let it be. When these people are so eager to carry out terror attacks in Bharat, then law and order is left with no other option. You have to do encounters. So the way people have been caught in such large numbers over the last month, radical Muslims caught in large numbers, and the way their collusion with everyone from Jaish-e-Mohammed to LET has been exposed. Hafiz Saeed's name is now officially in the NIA charge sheet for the Pahalgam terror attack. Taking action like this is absolutely necessary. There is no other option. Otherwise, they will detonate a bomb somewhere. You already know the consequences. Here, Rohit Bhatia is saying that what I have been saying for 4 years is now becoming mainstream. People are quitting IT jobs, rejecting them, and not doing non-IT jobs or business. They are coming back, even returning to their parents' homes. Our viewers knew since 21 to 22 that parents. The talk here is that the Bank of Japan is going to change the lives of millions of people. They are preparing such measures. To the people of Western countries, I offer my deepest apologies. Obviously, our viewers know what is about to start. In that, the West is going to be completely exposed. So whatever has been tweeted from Japan, I am saying clearly, do it fast. How much more will you endure? Start it quickly. The NIA charge sheet for Hafiz Saeed in the Pahalgam terror attack is out. You should understand that he is a terrorist who must be brought back alive so that an example can be set. You can finish off small-time terrorists with unknown gunmen, but we need this one brought to Bharat alive. And an example should be set in such a way that all the radicals can see what his ultimate fate was. Okay. Now, Dilip from NPCI is joining the board of SWIFT. And as our viewers already know, Russia is also going to join SWIFT as well. And in the same way, Bharat will also join SWIFT very soon. And the payment mechanism will be linked. So I pay in my currency and they get it in theirs with no role for the dollar in between. So SWIFT is getting itself ready for a multipolar world. Let us move on. I think I covered this gold topic last time. But let me tell you again that Bharat is renewing the gold monetization scheme for physical gold from August. And some jewelers will also be onboarded for this. And in China, there is a major crackdown happening on paper gold. Their major banking services were denied permission to execute paper gold contracts. And Hong Kong is getting ready for a gold-based payment settlement system now. So these new stock exchanges are getting themselves ready for a multipolar world order minus the dollar. Right here, while replying to J.D. Vance, Netanyahu said a nation like Bharat, 1.4 billion Bharatiyas are with us. So it is clear to our viewers that Bharat and Israel will handle the region. You just get out of here. Our viewers know this very clearly about this. Over here, some poor people are still crying over TCS and Infosys. So Ram Mishra ji is saying that if they had actually listened to Dr. Shah, they would not have kept money in IT sector stocks.